For the first time in over a month, for the first time in 16 games, the Toronto Raptors have won a basketball game, doing so in style, beating the 2-seed Milwaukee Bucks 117-111 in Milwaukee. How did they do it? Well, let's break it all down for you in tonight's post-game show. Well, everybody, what a terrific game of basketball we just saw. The Raptors win a game, and I am ecstatic. And the reason I'm ecstatic is because I've been a firm advocate of the tank, but the Raptors, we just wanted to catch really the Grizzlies for the 6th seed. Yes, it's possible to catch Portland for the 5 seed, the bottom 5 seed, that is, but would have still been unlikely. They were locked in going into this game, 3 full games behind the Memphis Grizzlies. So you know what I said pre-game? We're locked in. We got the spot we want. And even the Grizzlies winning today solidifies that even more. We got our spot. Why don't we go out and win one? Why don't we go win a game tonight? Why not? Why not do it? Get a win. And that's what they did. And on top of that, on top of winning a game today, what adds on to the fun of winning a basketball game for the first time since March 3rd against the Charlotte Hornets, you beat Milwaukee. Milwaukee, who fired Adrian Griffin with a 30-13 record, brought in Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers now with a losing record as Bucks head coach, 15-16 with the Bucks. They've lost 3 games in a row to the Raptors with a 14-point spread, the Grizzlies with a 12-point spread, and the Wizards with, I don't know what the spread was, but it was probably around 12, 13, 14 as well. Unbelievable scenes here, and I could not be happier. I've seen enough history in this run. We broke the record for the largest home loss in franchise history. Then we rebroke it. Then we broke the largest loss period in franchise history, and we were on track to beating the largest losing streak in franchise history, which was 17. We were at 15 losses heading into tonight, but that streak is done. Listen, lose out the rest of the way. I needed one of these. I needed one of these to pump the tires, one of these to just feel good again and enjoy basketball again. I love it. So very happy with the Raptors winning this game. If you enjoy what you see from this piece of content, make sure you do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. We're doing content like this for the rest of the season, but tons of great content coming in the offseason as well that you do not want to miss out on. So keep it locked with the Amateur Army. But most importantly, again, smash that like button. So how did the Raptors do it? Well, they had a good start, but then, even with the good start, it felt like Milwaukee were just starting to kick on. They won the first quarter 27-21. Then the Raptors just hit a bit of a different level in the second quarter. Gary Trent took a step up, was massive for this team, was hitting big shots all throughout the first half, and even later on in the game as well, some big shots from Gary Trent. Heroic effort by Emmanuel Quickley, who's 1 assist away from a triple-double. Another high-flying, high-scoring performance from R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk, solid. As usual, Ochai Agbaji, primary defensive matchup for Damian Lillard. Did a great job, as much as you can, on Damian Lillard. I know Dame had 36, but Agbaji defensively did as much as he could, was a plus 18 tonight in this game. Off the bench, look, it wasn't great, but they kept us just enough in the game here. And when it looked like the Bucks were going to take over, they did not capitalize on their open three-point looks all throughout the game. The Raptors, look, defensively, maybe they afforded a little bit too many opportunities to Milwaukee Bucks, but in the end, they grind through. They made mistakes late, but they're learning, and hey, on top of all that, they got the win, and I am positive that these players are going to thoroughly enjoy it. The Raptors decided today that they were going to try and limit the amount of points that they were giving up in the paint where they could. In the first half, they were giving up a lot of three-point opportunities, as I said. That toned down a little bit in the second half. It kind of felt like maybe the Bucks wanted to deviate away from that, get more opportunities on the inside. Yes, they did have 46 points in the paint, but It feels like the Raptors were okay with allowing shots to go up for the Bucks, and they just weren't able to capitalize here. As I said, they were 12 of 42 from 3 tonight. Not good. The Raptors were 14 of 36. 6 less 3 points attempted, 2 more makes by the Raptors. And in the end, the starters come through. Adjusted here, Abaji plus 20 in this game. The best of anybody on the floor tonight. Plus 20, plus 19 for Kelly Olynyk, plus 11 for Trent, plus 14 for Quickly. Only the plus 1 for Barrett. Had to play a lot of minutes with the bench. The bench, look, for the first time in a long time, the Raptors actually had an NBA caliber starting 5 with Abaji, Quickly, Barrett, Trent, Olynyk. Bench came in, and yeah, there were some issues there. Freeman Liberty struggles defensively. Wara struggles defensively. McDaniels struggles, period. Grady Dick wasn't at his high-flying best today, but like all the starters played so well that there wasn't as much room for Grady Dick getting those significant minutes today. May have caught the Bucks on a bit of a bad night. No Giannis, but hey, no Pirtle, no Scotty Barnes, no Bruce Brown. Like the Raptors, seriously, have grinded, and they earned this one big time. 31 points for Gary Trent Jr. tonight. 11 of 22 shooting. 7 of 15 from 3. Just massive. RJ, 8 of 18 from the field. 26 points. And big from RJ Barrett. Got the free throws going today. 9 of 11 on his free throw opportunities today. Had one set where he missed both. Recovered and didn't miss from there. Yes, he had 5 turnovers, but hey, solid offensive display from RJ. 25 points for Emmanuel Quickly. Continued to put pressure on the rim. Continued to draw fouls, which was significant. Last 2 minutes of the game, Damian Lillard did not feature because he had 6 fouls. And Dame was the only reason the Bucks were in this game. 36 points for Dame, and it felt like Dame time was coming at some point here. Abaji, again, 3 points, but 8 rebounds and some big defensive plays overall off the bench. Not much to speak of. 10 points for Grady Dick, but it was all about this Raptors starting 5 here. Limiting where they could, accepting shots to fall where they could, but they grinded. They got out to a big lead, and they held it. Most of it, again, look, we weren't astonishing, but we were good. 46% from the field, 39% from 3. We got them on a bad night shooting. 43% from the field, 29% from 3. The Raptors started the game with a whole batch of turnovers. They cleaned it up a little bit. Maybe faded away late, 17 turnovers, but started forcing them as well. 13 turnovers by the Milwaukee Bucks. Raptors played with pace. That's where they're going to beat this Milwaukee team. A horrible transition defense all season. Raptors scored 19 points in the fast break, only allow 6. Look, the Raptors, they played to their strengths today. They tried to make Milwaukee play to their weaknesses, and they were able to execute that. So a 15-game losing streak, it's over. They can lose the rest of the way. I'm okay. I needed this boost. I needed this reminder of good-feeling basketball. And I know, Portland won today. That's going to be, I wonder if they updated it. Portland won today. Yeah, they've won 2 in a row now. It would have been an opportunity to move within 2 games of Portland, but I don't think you're probably going to be catching them anyways. The Grizzlies win 3 games in a row now. Yeah, to me, you've done your job. You wanted a bottom 6 seed. You got it. Go win a game. Rest of the season, we'll have to see. I guess it's 3 somewhat winnable games on the horizon here. Wizards, Pacers, Nets, but I don't know. We'll see who's available. I don't see the Raptors winning any more than 1 game rest of the way. They didn't lose out. They didn't have the worst losing streak in franchise history. And look, to win a game like this, bouncing back from the largest loss in franchise history, it does show a bit of character. A lot of these guys are still fired up to play, still showing a lot of effort. And that does mean something to me as a fan of this team. It's nice to see the guys out there grinding, trying to make it different, trying to make some wins happen, and that's what they were able to do today. So great stuff overall. If you enjoyed what you saw from this, make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Raptors content again for the rest of the season and beyond. Always keep it locked with the Amateur Hour Army.